Now we can start.
A very good evening for all the members who have registered for the session. Myself, CA Rekha Marshall, Regional Council Member, SIRC. I take immense pleasure in welcoming you all for the session of Office Automation. SIRC has been organizing sessions on varied topics from income tax, GST, auditing, corporate law, IS audit. So whichever domain a particular member is practicing, I think the particular topic we have chosen for the day is applicable commonly throughout. And whether it be in the coming days or whether it be with respect to reducing the manual effort or maybe reducing the time or scheduling the day-to-day task in a very easy manner or automating or maybe how to do repetitive tasks in an easy way. I think office automation has it all. Especially this is one topic which is very, very prominent the coming days as well. So today we have a faculty who is, I think I can say he is an expert in Excel, Tally and office automation. So we are much, much honored to have you here, sir. I am taking this privilege to introduce CA Vinod Kothari, sir. Sir has almost 14 years of experience as a chartered accountant. He's a practicing chartered accountant. So more than a chartered accountant, how I know sir is a trainer and a faculty. He's a very committed faculty with SIRC. Sir is a fellow member of Institute and he has a rich blend of experience both in practice as well as in the field of indirect taxes. Sir is also a visiting faculty at ICAI and also the Department and National Academy of Customs, Excise and Narcotics, Auditor General Office, Regional Training Institute, and he has also been a trainer for GST by ICAI. He has presented various papers, the CP seminars and also in colleges, especially in topics relating to indirect taxes, Excel, GST, and even students' motivation. I think I should specifically highlight that, sir. And he has trained more than 15,000 students for record, and that is such a huge number. And again, the professionals, especially on topics of GST, Tally, Excel, and Google Suite. And how I personally know sir is also the past, he was a past president of the Association of Chartered Accountants, Chennai, and also a committee member for the International Chamber of GST Tax Professionals. So I think we won't have any better person to have facilitate the session on office automation. Much pleasure to have you here, sir. Session is all yours, sir.
Yeah, thank you, madam, for giving me this opportunity. A very warm welcome to all the participants who are interested in technology have joined here. Today, technology is the key. Everywhere, technology, automation, everything is automated. Food is automated. Our day-to-day activities are automated. But are we automating our CA office? I find that we still now struggle a lot on the due dates to complete the task. Many times I have analyzed myself why we are spending so much time. Reason being that it may be correct or wrong, but my analysis with various discussion with other fellow professionals has made me understand that they are unable to update with the latest technology. In the sense that there are so many latest technology available. I'm not saying that everything you should know, everything you should learn, but there are certain important things. The way you were doing work 5 years back and way you are doing work today should not be the same. Simple example I will tell you. Let's say, for example, in the tax audit period, I have found out that we means our staff or ourselves, we spend almost 5 to 6 hours in preparing the financial statements. Some of you use a software, but that is not in a correct format. So there are more automated ways, like you can use Tally with ODBC and Excel, Power Query. These options are available where you can automate and make things better. And there are even softwares available. In the days to come, days will be very challenging. Many of our activities will be taken over by artificial intelligence. Even today, there are websites available where you just give the link of the bank statement and it will show you the summary of what is your bank transaction. Everything will be provided within a matter of seconds. So that much fast is the technology which we are going. Accounting is also going to make a sea change in the next 2-3 years. Now we are seeing that GST e-invoicing is up to 10 crores. Government is planning to bring down to 5 crores in the next year and maybe up to 1.5 crores. Now, what is this going to happen? Now, accounting entries will be automated. Your accounting system will be linked to your GST portal. Once an opposite person passes an e-invoice, your accounting system will automatically pass the purchase entry. So your sales entry is automated, purchase entry is automated. Nowadays, software are available like Zoho, where you link your bank statement every month. First date, it will download the bank statement in the CSV file and pass all your bank statement entries, and whatever entries are there in suspense, which it is unable to understand, it will keep in suspense. You make changes based on the analogy, how you make the changes. Say, for example, maybe the narration or the details. Next time, the bank automatically clears those suspense entry. So this way, automation is going to take place. So I have tried to bring out certain issues which is existing in a CA office, which can be, I'm not saying that this is the only method, which can be helpful to you to create a better automation in your office. Time is 2 hours. In detail, we may not discuss everything, but certain aspects I will show some demo. Certain aspects we'll just understand. Our purpose is that how our office can be automated. Your office should be running in your automatic mode and not in a follow or manual mode. So many softwares, tools, but problem is so many software and tools are available. So we are the only person who can make the best judgment. I can only suggest it, maybe give some references, but end of the day, you are the user. You are only going to know until and unless you don't try, you don't use, you will not be able to find out the perfect solution. Everyone has their own needs, own demands, own size, own system. So accordingly, we have to adjust ourselves. Just a second, I'll share the PPT. So normally, what is a system? First, we will start with the methodology of system in any typical CA office. In any typical CA office, if you see, most of the office will have a nowadays desktop or laptop, and then you have a server. Server is connected to the laptops. Then you have a LAN, Wi-Fi, printer, scanner, and most common software which we use is MS Office, MX Excel, or some tax software. This is the basic methodology what we use presently in our office. I have seen some office, they are upgraded to certain extent, bringing high level servers. Now, server in the sense your data is stored in a common server which will cater to your need and distribute all your programs and the network. So, but what is the disadvantage or the challenges which is faced presently by the current system of our automation? If you see, one, our data is offline. We are unable to access our data. Whenever we have to go to our client place, we have to either copy the data in the pen drive, or we have to ask our staff to give any desk connection. Maybe some internet connection problem may be there, so we don't know. So offline data is available, online data is not available. So when offline and online data is available, we face difficulty in proper backup, proper copy of data. These difficulties we face. Next biggest task which many of us face is that we have articles, we have staff, so many works to do. Say, for example, this month, October 10th is the GST filing date. Then for quarterly return filing date, then your monthly return filing date, 20th, 15th October is TCS return filing date. Then 30th October is your TDS return filing date, then IT return filing date. Anyway, thank God, 7 days it has been extended. ROC due date. So many due dates are there, so many tasks are there in between. Staff will come, sir, GST, client will come, sir, GST ASMT 10 has come, this notice has come, that notice has come. So keeping track of all these activities, we are still in the offline mode, and very few of them use a systematic procedure to track this allocated work. And in the meantime, what happened? We face difficulty in, again, sometimes miss the filings, miss the data. So these things happen. Next biggest challenge is that access to the licensed software. Today's softwares are very, very costly. It is not easy to buy a software. Even Windows, it is costly, or Office, Excel is also costly, but many of them till now are resorting to this, what is available free with the system. And we use till now Office 2013 or Office 2016. So older version of Office, and then Tally, we are still using Tally ERP 9. We don't want to change into Tally Prime, or very limited softwares we use. See, in the days to come, unless and until we don't invest in proper softwares, we are going to spend a lot of time in data analysis. So data is the key in our whole technology. Data is the key. Normally I tell in Hindi, they say that beta झूठ बोल सकता है, but data झूठ नहीं बोल सकता. That means a sun can, beta means sun. A sun can tell lies, but a data cannot tell lies. So data is the key for our work, and we have to properly manage the data. Next is switching from work from home. Maybe the relevance is today 50%, but then also certain times of due date. Work from home should be available when the due dates are approaching. Some staff are on leave. So that is also not available with us. We copy the data, data is not updated. These problems are there. Then difficulty in staff communication because of tracking of allocation work. Again, client meeting, that's okay. And then how to set up a efficient tech system. So there are various methods available. Some method which I have tried, I have found comfortable, and which has been helpful, I'm going to discuss here. So what do you require? Here you require three things. One is the mindset. First, you have to prepare your mind, because whenever we are adopting the latest technology, some money, some expenses is going to incur. If you are still using the i3 system or the older systems, you have to come to at least i5 10th generation or this i7 system. Come down to at least Office 2019 or Office 365. So by the latest softwares which are available in the market, this will make your work not easy. But for that, first we need to understand and create a mindset that yes, you want to create a change and make the things happen. But biggest challenge is what? While creating a mindset. So I don't have that much technology knowledge. See, in this part, this has become a big challenge today. Even today, I try to find what is new every day in the technology and try to adopt and change my systems and methodology. Sometime I give very nominal time whenever I'm free. I go and ask only two Baba, Google Baba and YouTube Baba. I try to search what is the latest in the technology, like Excel. In Excel, we have Google Sheet. Same way in Google Sheet, more advanced add table we have. So these kind of new technologies, what is new in the system, we need to spend some time. And if you are unable to spend, then you have to ensure that there is one person in your office who takes care of your technological need. Better to create him as a technology partner, then only your technology and automation will work. If you feel that I will do by myself, I will do everything automation, practically not possible. The way the technology is changing, the updates are happening is too fast. Earlier, from one version to another version, it used to take 3 years, 4 years. Now, every 6 months, every 3 months, new updates come in the technology. So if you're a team of 10 or more, I would suggest that have one technology partner who can help you in setting up the technology. This will save a lot of time, and you need not put much effort, and you can dictate what you need and get the best. So for that, you need to have a mindset. Second is skill set. So skill set, already I said, one, you have technology partner, but certain basic level things, you need to spend some time and update yourself. If you don't update, then you will be outdated. Till now, if you are using the same formulas in Excel, I will say you are outdated. Nowadays, I don't use minimum formula in Excel for preparing financial statement. I use Power Query for preparing financial statement. Power Query combined with table, no formula, no VLOOKUP. So we have to adapt to the new technology, learn the new things. Nowadays, learning new things is very easy. YouTube, Google, so many things are available. Biggest challenge, many things are appearing. From that, over the period of time, we can understand how to select the best. So skill set you need to have. Third is the tool set. Some investment is necessary for better development of technology. We have to start with investment. Without investment, nothing happens. There are no free lunches in this world. Same in technologies. Cheap technology will give you big trouble. Big technology may also give you big trouble, but at least it will give a better solution, faster solution. So go to the, take the latest technology which is available. If you have not changed your servers 5 years back, go to the latest feed servers. If you have not changed the software, try to get the latest software which is best available in the market, which is useful for you in a day-to-day life. So mindset, skill set, tool set. These three are the first thing which you need to change if you want to change the office automation. Just by keeping systems, connecting the systems to network, your office is not automated. The softwares, the person, the technology, the updates will only make you office automated. And why to change? The biggest thing is, why should you change to the updated technology? I said October, so many due dates are there. So big challenge. TDS filing delay, 100 rupees per day. GST filing delay, 25 rupees per day. So audit filing delay, again 1.5 lakhs. IT filing delay, 5,000 delay. So everything is automated. And if you miss one thing, that's it. Your client will tell you, you made a mistake. I have given the data 15 days back. I have given the data 10 days back. You have not filed. You pay the late fees. These kinds of troubles are nowadays going on. So one, your filing will be done on time and your output will be increased if you use this automation. Same, tracking and task scheduling. So your work which is not completed, your pending work can be tracked easily if you use many softwares which we are available. Then structured data maintenance. See what data we are preparing today. This we may not require today, but we may require after 2 years or after 4 years. Now GST audit has started. 17, 18, whatever TRAN you have filed, or 18, 19, 19, 20 GST audits, department audits are being sent, notices are sent, data is there, working is there when you prepare the GSTR9. If your data storage is not proper, retrieval becomes very difficult. Unless and until you don't have a structured data maintenance, it is a big challenge. Many of the time what happens, our staff, what they do is, they prepare the data in the individual system, though they are in a network, though they have the server, though they have the common data, they prepare the data in the raw system, save it, take the printout or send it to the client, and then we keep on searching the system. So data maintenance is one area where you need structured data maintenance, one area where you have to be very, very careful and ensure that data is maintained in a proper manner, year-wise, folder-wise, or category-wise, client-wise, so that retrieval becomes very easy. So this technology will help you in updating the structured data. Easy accessibility and sharing. End of the day, wherever I am, whenever I am, suddenly some client is calling me, so this data is available or not, please send me this backup. We be at different location, we should be able to access the data for saving the time. And improved communication, improved data storage, backup and security. Nowadays, lot of viruses are there, ransomware virus are there. If your data is not secured, you may lose your data. And we are very lazy, including me. Now I have found out some system. I was also lazy, but now at least I take 2-3 backup automatically in the OneDrive using some software, and then my NAS storage. So data backup, we give the least preference. We tell the staff take it weekly, but suddenly sometimes happens. End of the day, technology, anything might happen. You think that data is going to stay there forever? No. So anything may happen. Last week, WhatsApp was down for 2 hours and a lot of hue and cry was there. See the impact. Government is asking the WhatsApp why your data server was down. So this is the impact of your data backup and systems. So you have to be very, very careful. This can be improved. market value of the firm will be increased once you provide better service, timely service, improving in time management and helping in remote working. So these are the certain things, advantage why you need to. Now, what is the essential tools which are required for a proper office automation? Some of the tools you are already using it, some of the softwares you are already using it, but some changes you can use it for a better management. First is the computer system structure. Already I have explained what is the system method we have. We still use the old method of buying a hardware, buying a server, buying a UPS, buying an inverter, storing the data. Server is very costly. Maintenance of server is again costly. Then antivirus software, all those troubles we are facing. So what is a ideal computer system structure? Some insights we are going to see. Then certain document management tool, certain communication tool, certain office management tools, then certain productivity tools, remote working tools, and work specific software. So in this, few of them you might be using it, few of you may not be. So depending upon your requirement, you can update the technology. So we have basically nowadays two computer system structure. One is offline computing, second is online computing. Now, what is this difference between offline computing and online computing? Now, offline computing means our existing system. That means we have a server, we have invested in a server, then backup and everything, we do it. We don't even have a proper technology person. Some AMC person is coming looking care of the system. Then in the LAN, our systems are connected, data access is done. But data is again offline, it is not online. Next is called as online computing, or we can call it as cloud computing. What is the advantage of cloud computing? You will not have a server in your office. The server will be online. There are many companies which provide you online server based on the data requirement, based on your speed, based on the number of users, and charges are being charged based on number of hours, which we are going to see in the further slide. And biggest advantage of cloud computing is anywhere access. Even in mobile phone, you can access your data. In mobile phone, you can access your Windows. In mobile phone, you can access your computer or Tally or any software using these cloud computing software, cloud computing option. So one is offline option, second is online option. So what is the difference between this offline and online? The first thing is hardware. In an offline system, we should buy the server, we should buy an antivirus software, we should buy the server Windows license, and take the AMC, prepare proper UPS, everything has to be managed by us. If something happens, it is at our risk. Next, online option, it is hosted in the online. Your data is very secure. You need not have to worry about that. It is only through internet and secured medium. Your data is being there. It is like a whole system based on the speed which is provided online. Your server, say for example, your server is i7 processor with 4 computing and 256 GB RAM. Same category or same configuration of server is available online. Based on your requirement, you can take the server. So no hardware, everything is online. The online companies invest in the hardware and give you the link of that system. Nowadays, internet is very fast. 5G services have come even in mobile phone, where 5G services are there. The speed is 200 plus Mbps. It will take some time, 6 months, 1 year. The speed of internet is growing fast. So this can be an advantage for you to ensure that you can go into the cloud computing. Then cost involved. We all know what is the cost involved in automation. If I buy a good server, if I want to buy a good server and I want to spend money first on the server, I have to spend some 1.5 lakhs. Then for that, UPS is also required. Then licensed server, that is Windows Server LAN software I need to take. Then other antivirus, then your LAN, that is your VPN, all those data storage. So huge cost is involved if you want to properly set up a server, proper server I'm telling, not your assembled server, minimum 1.5 to 2 lakhs, the cost will be involved. But in online, everything is based on system. You need to have only your system. Nowadays in my office, I don't buy desktop, I buy laptops and connect it to the keyboard and mouse and give it to the staff. One advantage is that no UPS required, laptop battery comes for 2 hours, only inverter I have connected, so cost is also less, or the small computer you can take. So this way you have to take only the nodes and not the server. And whatever server will be there, you have to take in the cloud computing, and you have to pay based on your monthly usage. Yes, it is little costly. It is costly compared to your offline computing, but when you compare the advantages, these are more. Security again in offline mode, very low or medium. In online mode, it is very high. The system take care, the online company takes care of the security. The online cloud computing provide the services to various banks. You can think how much secured the online computing will be. Flexibility again, more flexible in online computing, easy to work anywhere. Backup and recovery also in online, you can automate it. The system will take automatically. Software updating also will be done in the cloud service provider. Why? Because there is no concept of pirated software in the cloud service provider. He will give you the original Windows Server license to you, and for that he will charge a small amount monthly as a monthly charges. So you don't feel the pinch of costly involved. So these are the difference between online and offline computing. So whichever the system is cloud computing, again license server cost is already I have explained, advantages already I have explained you. Who are the service providers? So service providers, we have this Amazon Web Service, Microsoft Azure, these two are on the top nowadays. Even now Google is developing a lot, Google Cloud, IBM Cloud is there, and recently one of my friend has suggested some Bharat Cloud. They also providing better service. They are the sub dealer of Azure. So these are very easy to set up, but you cannot set up by yourself. Maybe for trial purpose, 30 days free trial for cloud computing is available in Amazon, Microsoft Azure. You can look at some YouTube videos. Within few minutes, you can install a server and try using it. When you use it, you will feel like opening a Windows server from your office. So these kind of systems are available in the online. But these server, what is there is, when you go and create a server online, directly you will not be have the access. Some dealer will be appointed to you. Through that dealer, you have to access these cloud services. So that dealer will help you to do all the setup. Now, what is the cost? Anyway, end of the day, everything is money. So we are very calculative. So we have to take care of our finances also to ensure that the cost involved is not too much. So this cloud computing, yes, little cost is involved depending upon your team size, how and what your team size is. So somewhere up to approximately, I don't say 10, say 7 to 8 users, because 10 users I have tried with this configuration. So it was a little slow, so I had to upgrade a little. So your monthly billing will be around 6 to 8,000. Now this billing again is based on the timing. You will be provided an app. In the app, you can switch on and switch off your server. It is like switching on and switching off your server manually. Same way online, you can switch on or switch off. Or you can define a time that your office opens at 10 o'clock, closes at 6 o'clock. So automatically 10 o'clock, the server should be on. Automatically 6 o'clock, the server should be off. So you can save your time depending upon your usage. So it is per hour billing and not per user billing. So some companies are charging per user also, but they do on a different concept. But what I am talking about is only per hour basis. The cost is based on the speed of the server and the server RAM. So this cost is for 7 GB RAM. Approximately 7 to 8 users can comfortably work, and your 6 to 8,000 per month will be the cost. So depending upon your usage, installation is very easy, hardly 1 hour of installation. Your person will do it online and give you the link, give you the user ID, password. It is like using you will be using through a remote desktop. So many of the companies are using this remote desktop. They have the data in the online only. So some of your clients might be having Tally on cloud. You might have seen Tally on cloud. What is Tally on cloud? It is nothing but cloud server. So they have taken a Azure server. In the Azure server, they have installed one Tally and given access to many people through some user ID and password using remote option in the Windows. Implementation and training is 5 days. So now almost by November 7th, most of our deadlines are over. Only GSTR 9 will be there. So if you want to try, it is the right time now, maybe November or December or maximum January. You can take a trial of these and then understand whether this will be suitable for you or not, whether the speed is correct or not, and then you can decide. So payment is as per use basis and 12 months free trial available. The speed is nominal. The data is also very nominal. You can go to website Microsoft Azure or Amazon service. In both, free services are available. And you can see a YouTube video. It will show you in very short. I'll just show you a demo. Just a second. So this is your Amazon web server. You need to create an account. So you can click here AWS by short, or you can go to even Microsoft Azure. So you can create an account and then sign up, and then you can select the server. So free trials are available for 12 months. So this is only for your 1 month trial. You can see how it is. So this depends upon your IP. So once you are taking it permanently, then you need to assign a fixed IP. Otherwise, your static IP, the IP will change every time. So this way you can go. YouTube videos are available. How to use it, you can see based on storage, based on size, various options are available. So this is the website for your Amazon AWS server. Is the screen visible? So any doubt, we will take few doubts here. We will take some doubts. Some of them have asked questions. Investment in toolset, can we have an indicative cost and list of items? The toolset, there is no limit. See, if you want to go for a basic level, say for example that you may buy a tax accounting software. So if you go for compute tax, maybe 10 to 15,000 per annum, you may spend it. Office 365, if you purchase, I have an original Office 365 where 5 users can use, and I am paying 770 per month, but I find it very useful, very effective, the way it works. So that is one part. Then apart from that, what other software you are planning to buy? I'm going to show you a website where our institute has given some benefits to the members, where you can use these softwares for limited number of transactions for 1 year or 2 years. You can have a trial on that also. In the further slides, I'll show you. So cost is totally depending upon what you want. So one cost I have shown you for cloud computing. Same way, apart from that, software cost on what software you are using. If you are using only Office or Computex or some normal software, then your cost is not much. because cloud computing takes care of your original license, original Windows Server license. So you need to worry on that. What are the areas we can do automation in regular practice? Yeah, surely. I'm going to show you some example in the further slides, that is in Excel, Word, Google Sheet, where you can use automation. One work-wise, one is two parts are there of this automation. One part is the hardware or the solution-wise. Second part is the in software, what you can use it, that I'll show you. The 6,000, no, Office, it is not included. Office, you have to take a separate license and then add it to your online server. You have to log in it and provide the add-in. This 6 to 8,000 is for your server, your RAM, your storage, that is your hard disk space in the online server, plus your original Windows server license. So this is the cost. But if you take backup services, then additional cost may be involved. Then Microsoft Office, already I have said 770 rupees for 5 users. You can use Tally, 10 users online you can use. So any other doubts? No, Windows license is not required. Even from your mobile, you have an app, remote desktop app. Using that, you can access. So Windows license is not required in each laptop to connect your server. You need to but software is required. Normal Windows software is required. I'm going to show you some software they are providing at a discounted price, which I'm going to show you. Yes, everything will be known. See that this is the advantage of online server. Is it possible to check the login hours of assistant when they are using? See, for each and every user, and access will be given. User ID and password will be given. Only using that user ID and password they can access. You can keep track of what time they have logged in, what time they have logged out, which and all files they have opened, everything they are providing there. So all the data analyticals are available. Huge data analyticals are available in the online computing. Tally on Cloud provides service providers. Tally on Cloud, there are many service providers. You can go and search the net. I will give you my email address. I'll just check. Suddenly, I don't. One of my friend is there who is providing. So maybe I'll share it with you in the PPT. My email address is there. You can just send me a message. I will share you the details. So now coming to the document management tool, these are the document management tools which most of you are using it. But whether you are using it to the full efficiency, if you are not using, say, the online server, so that is very costly for me. I have limited resources, limited purpose. Then I have only few people. Document storage, if any option is there, you can go for OneDrive or Google Drive. If you buy a Microsoft Office 770 per month plan, that is 660 plus GST, you get 1 TB space. And the advantage of that is you can access from your mobile, you can access from a system. Syncing can be done. That OneDrive will be like a folder. Whatever the data is updated, it is updated immediately in online. I am using my OneDrive for the purpose of taking my backup. So I have taken one free software where it automatically picks up the data from my server and add it to my OneDrive folder. Same way Google Drive. So my data, most of my personal data, I keep it in Google Drive in my mobile phone so that any time I require, I can use it. So Google Drive also, I see few people use the Google Drive very effectively. We can use it for small storage purpose and big storage if you have taken the license, that 1 TB license in the Microsoft Office. So otherwise Google Drive is free. Dropbox, some security issues are there. So this can be used as a folder. Now here, if you see, I'll show you my desktop. So you can see this is my Google Drive. Some backup issue is there, that's right. So it is like a drive. You can see this G drive is my Google Drive. So I have all my data as here, folder here. So everything, whenever I have any data, I get any WhatsApp, or any notification or any report, I just open my mobile phone, share data, upload to my Google Drive, and when I'm free, I can use it and copy it and see it. Same way, if in your office you have only 5 systems, install OneDrive in all the 5 systems with the syncing option. Any staff changes the data, automatically the file will be updated in the all the system. So these things, these methods you can adopt. If you don't want to invest in the server method, you can use this Google Drive. Many advantages are there. So someone has a file storage by assistants online. Can any document saving protocol can be implemented to avoid potential mistakes in saving location? See, in Windows Server, what is the advantages? When you give the access, you can define which folders your assistant can access, which folders your assistant cannot access, which folders they can see, which folders they can alter, which folder they cannot alter. To various levels, these detailing can be done if you're using Windows Server license. Your IT service provider will help you once you define it. So this way you can just keep it, but to file level it is little difficult. Whatever folder content you have given, based on that, yes, you can create the access level. Even in Google Drive, I'll tell you, whenever you have files like Google Sheet or Google Forms, everything can be shared. Even OneDrive, like how we have Google Sheet, Office, Microsoft Office is available even online version. So your files can be shared instantly with your email address. So all those data options, sharing options is available in Google Drive. Then the communication tools, this we have been this online pandemic, everyone has used it. There's nothing great in this communication, but yes, Microsoft Teams here is very good if you have a team of more than 10 or 15, because here again cost is involved. Per user basis, the charges are being charged. So 125 rupees per month if you pay, then based on the number of users. So this is little costly if you use Teams. Otherwise, all those options are regular, nothing great, just as a small part of your communication tool. But Office Teams will help you in creating meetings, creating the data communication with your office assistants. Recordings can be done, proper tracking can be done. All these things will be helping you. Okay, we'll take few questions later on after few slides. Then office management tools. So this is what management tools I was talking about. The biggest challenge which we are facing today is task management. We have so many articles, so many staff. We allocate work. We tell them you do this work, you do this work. Then we tell them what is the status. They don't tell us. They don't update us. We also don't have proper tracking system. Or sometimes we have the Excel file. Excel file will be in our system. We may not have access to that system. So all these troubles are there. So you have certain office management tool software which are available in the market. I will not say this is easy to use. First, if you want to use it, then you should have a separate person managing it. Then only you have to use it. Otherwise, don't use it. Because certain challenges are there when you come to the office management tool like Pepilio or Portal. Pepilio is being designed by a chartered accountant. So he knows what is there in the chartered accountant office, how the flow of activities are done. Though even though we are having an office automation software, but the steps are not so easy, not very easy, but to a certain extent, yes, once you are used to it, then yes, you can use it. So that's why I'm telling this office management tracking softwares, many of them use it, but they leave in between because what is the biggest problem they face? They tell, sir, we are unable to follow, staff are not updating, because that is a big challenge. So somewhere or other, if you want to apply it, if you want to spend money on this, first I would suggest you have CA Institute is giving you free version of Papilio and show you where it is, how to download that. Use that for some time. If you feel comfortable, then go for it like Papilio or Cordel. So Zoho remotely and Teams already have sent. Slack is an international software. Sir, tell me something which is simple. Another option I'll tell you. So I have also tried all those softwares to certain extent. I was successful, but because I did not have supporting hands, I have also stopped using it. So now what I do, I have created Google Form. You know Google Form? Yes. So can everyone type just yes or no? Why? If you know, in the chat box or the Q&A, yes, no. Google Form. Has anyone used it? Most of you might have used it because nowadays data collection is done in Google Form. Right? One no. So very few of them don't know what is Google Form. See, what is Google Form is Google Form is nothing with your Gmail, it comes free. Any data collection work, you can do it using your Google Form. So we have created one Google Form where in Google Form, we give a link using bit.ly. Again, I create a link. So in detail, if you go, I can take for hours this session, but just understand the flow. So Google Form is nothing but it is a data collection form. I'll just show you this. So this is the Google Form, that is the Google Drive, which is online. So we have created one meeting. This is for some association we are doing. So we have created a meeting, right? So we want to update our regular every month meeting is being done by members, and members have to update certain data. So what we did is we have created one Google Form. So if you see this Google Form, I have how we have positioned this Google Form. So first it will ask you some question like what do you want to update? Same way you can create a question that what do you want to update? Whether you want to update your leave or whether you want to update your work done or whether you want to give work. So this way you can put some 3 or 4 questions. Say for example, I update the attendance, then select next. So it will go to the attendance sheet. Who is the person updating? So this way, step by step, you can create a questionnaire. And this questionnaire in turn, what happens is it comes into an Excel sheet. So here I'll show you some Excel sheet data. So this is the Excel sheet of one data which we have collected. So this is the Excel sheet which has come. So this Google sheet from Google Form, your data is converted into Google Sheet. So this is the Google Form. So these are the questions which I have raised, one survey. Then you can see the responses. You can see 99 responses have come. So once I click on the response, you get all the response, and you can see here Google Sheet. So this data comes into the Google Sheet. Then what you can do is this Google Sheet can automatically link to your Excel, and using Power Query, you can generate whatever reports can be done. Just immediately, you may not understand it. Try to use this form some for small purposes. I will show you in the further slide how you can use this font more effectively for our practice purpose, and try to use this. There are various places where this form I use for data collection of client. I use for data collection of PAN. Say for example, a partnership form I need to open. So for that I send my clients this data, and then they fill it. Automatically the data comes to the Google Sheet. From Google Sheet, I bring it to the Google Excel. From Excel, using mail merge in Word, automatically partnership deed is created. So there are various places where you can use this Google Form. So Google Form is a data collection option where you can create questions, ask the data, the person who is providing the data will come into Sheet, Excel, and then you can generate the report. This is one example if you don't want to use the software, like how one sample I have showed. Now, what is the costing involved? So costing involved, already I said, you want to use only the online version, like how we have Google Sheet, Google Doc. Online version of Excel and Word is also available. And if you want to use only the online version, then you can subscribe to 125 rupees per user per month. This is not a permanent. So it is only an app which they are providing. No software is downloaded in your system. Every data is in online only in your OneDrive. Then this is the pack which I am using. That is the Office 365 Business, 660 rupees per user. This is very useful for me. What is the advantage of this? One, I get 1 TB of data for my backup purpose. Apart from the desktop version of Word, Excel, and all other software, I get the online version. Apart from that, I get some very beautiful software. One software which I'm going to show you a small demo is Power Automate. Very wonderful software which is used by me for sending monthly reminders to client automatically without me involving in sending. And then premium versions of software are available. Same way, Google Suite is now called as Google Workspace. Similar manner, you have the software. If you are comfortable with Google Sheet, then you can use this. But I still now feel that Excel is far more better than Google Sheet because the Excel desktop version has various tools when compared to the Google Sheet, which is not available there. So these are the pricings. So productivity tools already we have discussed. Office 365, Google Sheet, same way Zoho is also there. Zoho is similar kind of new development of software like Word. They also provide sheets. This is the website I was talking about. Before that, we will see some questions and then we will continue. So one question someone has asked. File storage is done. Do we get desktop version of Microsoft Business Pack or online? If you take Business Pack, desktop and online version, both the versions are available. If you take 125 rupees plan, then only the app version is available. How to automatically create Excel sheet from Google Sheet? That I'll show you a live demo. How to link your Google Sheet to Excel? That I'll show you a live demo. That is part of my session. As a how to control staff accessing the cloud and misusing the data stored during office hours or weekend. Already I have explained this. Each folder-wise control can be given based on the user ID and password. Folder-wise control can be given to the staff, whether they can copy the data, whether they can paste the data, whether they can alter the data, and every restriction can be provided. But you have to sit for some time with the IT person and then tell for this staff these things, or categorize the staff into level 1, level 2, level 3. Level 1 staff can do this, level 2 staff can do this, level 3 staff can do this, they cannot do this. So this way you have to spend some time. Fine. Now we'll go to the website. So already someone has said that institute has to give some softwares for free. Office 365, no, institute is not providing, but some softwares institute is providing, which is there in the cmpbenefits.ICAI. Even for Tally, if you are using the auditor version, lot of discount is given. Exactly now I don't know how much is the discount. It's given earlier I have taken for 25, that is 75% discount was given to me. So CMP benefits, you can go and see in Google. cmpbenefits.icai.org. So this is the benefits which has been given. This site will give you all the benefits which institute is providing to the members. Like you have your insurance at a discounted price. So insurance and all, this is a separate part. Same way LIC term, motor vehicle insurance, these are insurance software product. Tally software, you click on the Tally software, they will tell you what is the discount which is available. So for ICAI, now the discount they have reduced 50% discount on Tally Prime, 50% discount on TSS services, and 80% discount on Tally Prime Gold Edition who have enrolled practice after January 15, 2015. So I think most of the CA knows this, but then also if someone is new and they're planning to buy Tally software at 20% cost, you can buy a Tally software. So if you see 54,000 plus GST is the cost of gold version. So now they are giving an 80% discount. But that some process is done. You need to go and give the data to the Tally dealer. Same way other software like some integrated, all I have not used, some software I know. So some rule book, practice manual, legal compliance software. So these softwares are available. I'm not going to take everything, some just sample I'll show. Papilio is the software which I said for task management purpose. You can click on this, take a trial, but a challenge with these software licenses are valid only for 2 or 3 years and for limited transactions. So based on that, these software are used or everything is managed here. You can see here that this is the website data. The aforesaid software is free of cost for less than 5 users. And if you want to go more, then discounted price is being given. So Papilio is the software for task management. Then you have some antivirus protection, the GST annual return software, all-in-one accounting software, then TDS software. Again, Cordel. This is also your task management software is available online in our institute website for chartered accountants. Same way GST, Zoho accounting software. So Zoho accounting, I tell you, is one of the good accounting online software. If you want to maintain your accounts online, Zoho is one of the best software. Earlier, QuickBooks was there in India. QuickBooks was a failure, but now only Zoho is there. If your invoicing can be sent automatically, your payment link can be sent automatically. You link your bank account, you link your credit card statement, you link your GPay account, you link your Paytm account. Entries are passed automatically. So a lot of automation, a lot of artificial intelligence is being taken care by the Zoho software. You can see automatic bank feed, complete inventory tracking, so it is not available for us. Then expenses, reports, auto scan receipt, so automatic workflow for approval of expenses. So various options are available. Yes, you need to spend some time initially to understand this. So for a small company, Zoho you use, I'll tell you this one beautiful software which is available apart from Tally. Tally is offline, Zoho is online. So then some credit card facilities. So all these facilities are available in detail. We are not going just for your glance purpose. I have taken this. One of the members has asked, is Zoho book better than Tally Prime? See, it depends upon the user. If you tell me my personal experience, Tally Prime is good for me as a CA practitioner. But if there is a simple trader, small trader or a small contractor who has minimum person or minimum small business, for him, Zoho is very good. So it depends upon the user to user basis. For a small trader who wants to say, for example, some consultant are there who have limited work, some 10 invoice every month, automatically they want to send and automatically they want to pass the accounting entries. A lot of automation has to be done. Then you can use Zoho software. Otherwise, for bigger companies, I would suggest the Tally only. So till now, I'm not comfortable for audit clients Zoho. For small clients, yes, I'm okay with it. So some demo we will see, like how to link your Google form to Excel, since that software is one part and practical applicability of usage is one part. I'll show you a demo. Just a second. Okay. See, I have typed one site name bit.ly/VKC-PD. That is my company name is VKC and PD is partnership deal. I don't need to remember, just I have created this. So what is this? Say for example, one of my client is telling me, sir, I want to form a LLP. Normally what we do, we send one Excel list or tell the staff to send the Excel list or forward one WhatsApp message. Then he will send the email, half details he will send, half details he will attach, he will not attach. All these trouble we face. So instead of that, what I have done is, even for partnership or partnership deed or LLP formation, one Google form I have created where I ask certain question. Sir, partnership LLP I want to open. What I tell, okay, you do one thing. I'm sending a link, fill the data and send it to me. Who is filling the data? Client is filling the data. So using this data, I link it to my Google Sheet and then I go to Excel and create a mail merge. So this way I use this software to collect the data and prepare the partnership deed. So name of the company, registered address. So this way, small questions I ask: how many partners are there? What is the profit sharing ratio? So I'll just give some answers. So based on the number of partners, my next sheet will change. Based on the number of partners, my next sheet will change. So profit sharing ratio, some numbers, and next. So once next sheet is changed, what is the partner name, middle name, what is the gender, date of birth, even the attachment I ask here. I think this file is without attachment. So even the attachment I ask here. So every detail I ask in the Google Sheet, Google form itself. So how to create a Google form? Just one small form we will create and then try to understand. Many of you know it, but for those who don't know, for them also we need to take some time. Go to Google Drive. Go to Google Drive. Just a second. So go to anywhere in Google Drive, just right click and create a form. So Google form, select Google form and a blank form. So what is this form for? It is for partnership deal. Okay, just one simple form. You click on this here, automatically this name will come. So you can give some description. I'm not going there. Question. Partnership name. So this way you can see you have short answers. Lot of options are available here. So multiple choice. If you want to take multiple choice or check boxes, various options are there. We are not going in detail. Some 2 or 3 questions I am adding. That's it. Okay. Then next question I will add here. Just click add. Address. So again, this is a short answer. This is a required question. So I select this required partner. Okay. So this is again short answer, required question. So minimum 2 partners are there. Partner name. See, I'm just giving one area where Google form can be used. I use it at many places wherever data collection is required. Earlier, now PAN card is Aadhaar linked. Earlier, I created a Google form for PAN card collection. Whenever my clients tell that I want PAN card, I will send this link. They fill all the data. This is coming to Excel, mail merge, prepare a PAN application, send it for filling. That's it. So this 2-3 data, I am just adding it here. So if I want to create some question, okay, I'll create only 2-3. We will go. Otherwise, we don't have time, so we'll delete this. So these are the 3 questions I have asked. What are the 3 questions? Details for partnership. What is the name, firm? If you want to see how your Google form will be, just select the preview, and this will be your Google form. Now, how to create a Bitly? Bitly is very easy. Go to a website www.bit.ly or just type bit.ly. bit.ly. That's it. So this is the website for shortening your link. Now, if I want to send the link of this form, and if I select send and select the link, this link will be this much big. Or if you shorten it, this much small, but I may not remember it. So what I do is I copy this link go to Bitly. So Bitly is a website, just log in. Already I am logged in Google. So I select Google. So select the email address where I want to save this shortcut. Then just create new link, paste the link, give a name for give a name for this link. Say for example, I want to some name BKC PE demo. So this is the link name BKC PD demo, partnership demo, and save. That's it. This is my link. So I have copied this link VKC PD demo. Go to Google. If someone is asking VKC PD demo, that's it. This Google form will be opened. So in your WhatsApp, you need to type bit.ly/VKC PD demo. It will go to your client or whatever name you have created, name of the firm. So I'm filling this data. So star mark means it is a compulsory question. So now we have collected the data. So we have collected the data. This data is updated. You can see one response here, and then you can select this Google Sheet. So now we have learned how to create a Google form, simple Google form, and then how to open it in the Google Sheet. So now this Google Sheet is being opened. So here you can find this data. So you can find this is the data. Now how to link this data to Excel. So I'll open Excel. Before opening it, so one blank file I have opened in Excel. So go to file. Go to file. In file you have share. In Google Sheet, go to file. Some menu options are changed. So share and publish to web. So in publish to web, what you do is here comma separated value. So I'm selecting comma separated value. Entire document I want to publish to web, publish. Okay. So here you can see one link is created. Can you see this link? Control C to copy this link. So this link is important for you to open in Excel. In Excel, what you need to do is you should have Office 2016 and above version. Older version, this will not work. In Office, you will find one tab, Data tab. In Data tab, select Get Data, or you can select From Web. If you are using 2016 version, the menu will be at a different place, but it will be in Data. This is Office 365. So here I can select From Web. Once I select From Web, I have to provide the link, copy the link, paste the link. Okay. So what is happening is now in Excel, I am using Power Query. Why I am using Power Query? To link the data which is available online to my Excel. So done, and then load it. If I want to do some data transformation, I can use data transformation and do it, but I'm not going to do that. Just do it. If time permits, I'll show you some data transformation in Power Query. So this data is now updated in my Excel. Yes. So, and next time, if any data is updated, say for example, one more person is adding a data. So I will type bit.ly/bkcpd demo. Enter. High-tech industry. Nambakam. Sunita, some name. So my client is updating, is telling that sir, data updated. I open the Excel, just go to data, refresh all. That's it. So sometimes it may take few seconds. 1 minute. See, sometimes initially some hiccups are there. Okay, some technical problem. I don't know why this is first time happening. So this way you can link the data and refresh the data. Your data is linked. Now I'll just show you some example how to use it for the purpose of creation of a partnership deal, that is mail merge. So I'll save this data. File, save as. So desktop partnership. So I'll open a Word file, go to mailing, start mail merge. I'm not teaching a full training session, just showing one sample how to create. Then select recipient, choose existing list. I select the file which we have just saved, open. So this is the data which I want. Okay. And then you can see what are the field available. This partnership deed between one, I'll put the name, insert merge field, partner name, to insert merge field, partner name. That's it. The view result you will see. So this way the data is updated, partnership deed is updated. So using Google form data collection, Google Sheet data is converted, Excel you link it, and then using mail merge, reporting can be generated. Lot of reporting can be generated. Right? See here the data is updated. So sometimes it may take some time. If I want to create for the next data, just change it and automatically my next partnership deed is ready. Any doubt in this part? You can take some few questions. Say I'm not taking full details because of the time restriction. Why I am showing this demo is that many people I tell they to just make you feel how it is. I am just showing this demo. Google form already explained. Any other doubt? Fine. Now we'll go to next part of automation. So next part of automation. 1 minute. Some demo of Power Query, just not a demo. I'll show you how your demo of Power Automate. Now, what is Power Automate? So this again is a wonderful software where you can collect the data from various sources and link it and generate a report. Say for example, monthly I have to send my client on the due date of compliance one email telling that on 10th GST1 should be filed, on 20th GSTR 3B should be filed, on 15th TCS return has to be filed, on 7th TDS payment has to be made because client needs service today. If I tell my staff to do it, he does not send, or normally BCC we provide and then we send it. If we buy a software, then another challenges are there in those software which we face. Power Automate is one software where you can automate lot of data. Now, what is data? My client master data is available in Excel, sorry, in Google Sheet. So what I have done is from Google Sheet, I have linked the data to Excel. Where is that Excel? That Excel is in my OneDrive. So I have created an Power Automate. I'll show you Power Automate. What is Power Automate? See, Power Automate is nothing but you create a flow of activity. Now, in this, what happens is it will take some time for you to learn. Just I'll show you one or two flows. So many flows I have created in the online. This I have learned by myself. from YouTube and created this flow. So now I am telling the flow that every 7th, that is, say for example, this we will take, okay, 4th of every month or 17th of every month, send one email. So I'll just click this, and you see the last email when it has went on October 17th. Automatically, I don't need to do anything. What has happened in this? If I click this, it will show me what it has happened. What was the flow? First, I created a reoccurrence that I'm telling that whenever this date comes, you activate this flow. Then what to do? Then what you need to do is go to the my OneDrive folder. In my OneDrive folder, there is a file called as GST email data. In that email data, there is a folder called as data GSTR1. From that, you have to do a mail merge. Mail merge already I have explained how we link the Excel data to Word. Same way, our Excel data I am linking here to the Power Automate. Then what has to be done? Then you create a formula. What formula you create? See the date. What is the date? 17th is the date. Then what you should do? Then go to the end of the month or the beginning of the month. Then add 20 days. Now this is for 3 days. So add 20 days. And then find out the, month. Then find out the date. So this is the month. Automatically, then month is converted into some formula I have used. Then I find out the due date automatically. So here you can see add 10 days and then automatically due date is calculated. Then format of due date is changed. GST or 3B I am calculating. So this is only one time activity. So once these steps are done, then what to do? You create a mail merge. My Excel data, what will have, it will contain my client name, client company name, client email address. So these data will be there. You have to go to each and every email. So here you can see, this is the email folder. From that, you select this column, then give a customized email. Dear Mr. So-and-so, you're filing for so-and-so company. You can see here, a final remainder 3B, September 22nd, ABC Laser Technologies, one company. So this way you can create a flow. I'll show you the flow. This is only end report. Edit. And then you see occurrence, then present rows, OneDrive, business, folder, Excel, then month converted, apply to each. My email login is already activated. You can see this email. In this email, VK clients, one email is there. So I have given my user ID password. Then what has to be done? This is my mail merge. From the email folder, take the email. From the company column, take the company name. From the converted time, take the name. Take the prefix, take the authorized signatory details, calculate the time, and send the email. So this is Power Automate. See, this is not easy to understand immediately. If you want to learn, first understand certain advanced level of Excel and then use this Power Automate. It can take data from multiple sources, even your WhatsApp automation, email automation, lot of things can be done in Power Automate. So Power Automate is another software which you can use for the practice purpose. Again, if you want to use it, you should have time to learn. Otherwise, it is a little difficult. So you have to take some time and learn. Then only you can learn it. Next part is Power Query. Now, what is this Power Query? Now, Power Query in Excel, you can link your data, that is your Tally and Excel. You can link using Power Query. In Excel, Power Query means it is a query which you are creating from data. You pick up the data, do some cleaning of the data, and generate a report. Same way we have Tally. In Tally, our Tally data is there. From the Tally data, what we do, we have to prepare the balance sheet and P&L. So this Tally data can be linked to Excel. Tally data can be linked to Excel. So using this Power Query, I'll just show you one demo. So run as administrator. I'm opening one Excel file. File, new. So this company is open. So from this company, I'm going to link this data to Excel using ODBC. So using ODBC, you can link data. For that, again, I need to go to Power Query. How to go to Power Query? Go to data, then get data from other sources, and then from Microsoft Query. So you can see this tally. Now this tally is connected. For this, how to do is you need to open your tally prime in an administrative mode. Then only this will be shown. I'm not going to show full demo, just a simple demo. Now here, if you see what is tally, tally contains various tables for accounting, ledger one table, transaction one table, and then it is relational table. So all these tables, thousands of tables are there. From that table, we need to generate four things, that is trial balance. So how to generate it is available in lecture. So a separate session I have in this. So maybe in YouTube, SIRC also have taken one session. You can see that. Then name. So you can see the ledger name. Okay. Okay, and the closing balance. Two details only I did. So next, and finish. So now what has happened? Okay. You see my tally data. This is my tally data. Display trial balance F5, F12. So show closing, Control A. You can see this tally data. So active power systems, active power systems 326. So this data, I will pass one entry and close this entry. All type F5 cache active power system 326 Control A, and then I refresh again. You see the data is updated. So this way you can use Power Query to link your tally to Excel and do this filtering. Now what has happened? Now this zero value I don't want in my trial balance. So what I can do is I go to Power Query. Just double click on this query and connection. This is your link. You double click on this. So this is your query link. So this is the table. From table I select. Now this is going to Power Query. I'm going to do certain cleaning activities. So this data is imported here and I'm going to create a filter. That is, I'm going to remove 0, the value which is 0 and null. So if I want to split the debit balance and credit balance separately, I can create data from here. Say for example, I'll add a column in Excel and tally. Whenever you are connecting, minus value means debit balance, positive value means credit balance. So I'll create a conditional column. So conditional column is a debit balance column. So if I'm creating a small similar if condition, closing balance less than 0, then provide the select a column, provide the closing balance. Otherwise, provide the value of 0. See, I'm not teaching you Power Query, just showing you without formulas how you can create a report in Power Query. Same way, another conditional column, credit balance. So closing balance greater than 0, then provide the value which is there in the closing balance. Otherwise, provide 0. So now this has come. Now I want this negative balance to change into positive. So I can select this transform, scientific, multiply by -1. So many things are there. This is only a simple example I am showing to convert the data in what manner we want. Close and load to and table. Okay. So see now, this is the table which we had using Power Query. I have changed, and this is the final report. This closing balance has come, debit balance, credit balance. I will change my source data. This is financial year 7/18/19. I will change to A17 M18. Go to the data and press refresh. Data, refresh all. You see, every process is automatically created, automatically done, and the report is being generated. So you query data refresh. So using Power Query, you can automate a lot of things. This time I have used Power Query to generate a financial statement. I have linked the tally to the Excel, and then using Power Query, I have created various table, various schedule, your data schedule, creditor schedule, and then linked it and shown it as a schedule. Now, even in table, lot of things are there. Like this table is there. If I want to add the total in this, so I remove this header, because in schedule I don't want these details. So this way totals can be created. So in tables, lot of things are there. Using tables, Power Query, and tally, automated financial statements can be prepared. If your client is changing the tally data 10 times, just refresh in Excel. Your financial statement with schedules and balance sheet will be automated. So this is the power of Power Query. If something new, if you want to learn, sir, tell me something which is easy for me to immediately adopt. Go and learn Power Query. It will make your work very simpler. I have found out, because this financial statement preparation, if I give to my client staff, they spend some 6 hours time they preparing the financial statement from tally to Excel, and then they make a mistake. Sir, balance sheet is not tallying, and lot of time is being wasted. Using this automation, within a short period of time, half an hour, I prepare the financial statement. So this is for the office automation demo. So any queries, some few queries we will take. Okay. We'll take some queries one by one. Do we get desktop version of Microsoft Business? Both version is available in Office 365, desktop and online version, both are there. How do you automatically create Excel sheet from Google? This I've already explained. Google Form also already explained. Yeah, Power Automate is not a free software. It is part of your Office 365. It is part of your Office 365. How Power Automate is there? Same way Power Desktop is there. Power Automate desktop version is there. Say for example, every day you open one file and refresh the data. You want to automate your softwares in your system. You can download a Power Automate desktop version, which is free, and use it on a trial. You can see a lot of videos are available in the YouTube. Like say for example, every morning you have a standard format. You open the Gmail, you open the tally, and you open some file. Every time you spend time, what you do is you create a Power Automate step. Whenever I switch on my system, what to do? Open Google with my Gmail, open tally with this company, open this software with this company. You don't need to work. Automation can be done. So Power Automate is very beautiful. Very few people know about it, and it's a wonderful software. But yes, some technology skills, some software knowledge is required for you to use it. Do you contact OneDrive customer for any doubts? Online only we have to search for customer care number. Till now I have never had problem. So Power Automate, Power Query separate session. Yes. Anyway, we are planning. Madam was we have discussed. We are planning to do this Power Query without formulas. Create reports. Recording, I think online in Google, YouTube is available. So similar, earlier I have taken a few sessions where I have shown live in this YouTube SIRC channel how to link tally with Excel. Step-by-step process is there. QuickBook facility. It is already stopped QuickBook facilities because people have not purchased. Indian mentality is buy once and use it unlimited. QuickBooks, Zoho and all, buy once, pay once. Otherwise, once you don't pay, so pay per use basis. So QuickBooks has been stopped. You can use Zoho because they are giving you the option. If someone is already using QuickBooks, you can use Zoho. They are giving you the option to convert the data from QuickBooks to Zoho. Yeah. Tally, linking, Excel, I would prefer Office 2016 and above. Then only that Power Query option will be available. And your Tally should be Tally Prime and not Tally ERP, because Tally ERP, linking Tally ERP 9 with Excel was a big challenge for me also. But for me anyway, I have done a lot of times, so for me it is not difficult. But if you use it with ERP 9, you will face a lot of difficulty. And one more thing I want to tell you, like how I update my technology. I have shown you a method where linking Excel with Tally using the Power Query. In Power Query, there are some small programs available. Without this linking also, I can directly create a link between the Tally ODBC. So that much advanced facilities are available. Please refer best Power Query tutor. Sir, there is no best Power Query. Lot of Power Query tutors are there. You have to search from that tutors what is required. And one more thing, they will not teach you how to use it. They will take some example. This method you can use. This method you can use. But practically, you have to think where I can use Power Query. Like I'll tell you where and all I am using it. One, I prepare GSTR9 using Power Query. Now, what happens in GSTR9? I have a GSTR9 format. I'll just check whether the file is there. In GSTR9 format, what happens is we prepare the data as per return and then the data as per books. So two Excel sheet I prepare and then the difference in the third sheet. So data as per return, earlier what we are doing is we downloaded the monthly 3B files, monthly one file, and then my staff used to type. I used to check what is this, so much time is being wasted, 12 months data I have to download, 24 files, and then staff has to fill. It's taking a lot of time. So somewhere 3 hours used to take the data from the online and fill in my Excel file. Then I use Computex software. In Computex software, what is the advantage is that summary is created automatically. I just need to refresh, data is downloaded, filled, and they give me in Excel. So that data I copy and paste. From that, I use Power Query and link it to all the GSTR9 places. Same way from Tally, I link to Excel and generate the book summary. 2A, I download, link it in my Power Query. Tally data, I download, linking it in the Power Query. Based on PAN GST number, I map the data and find out the difference. So this is the one place where I use Power Query. Next place, preparing the financial statements, I use Power Query. Next place, preparing these reports like what I have shown. Nowadays, I have started passing the entries in Tally. Some of my clients come in the last moment and tell me that they don't have time, they want to pass entries. So bank statement, I download in the CSV file. Use Power Query to generate that, convert that CSV file into Excel in a particular structured manner so that this can be uploaded in the Tally using a software. I use one software called as Tally Master. So using this Tally Master, I upload the data, open the Tally, even 10,000 entries within 15 minutes, all the data entries passed. So how I use Power Query is download the bank statement, upload to Power Query, use the if condition to create the ledgers. If the description contains cash, then cash ledger. If the description contains Vinod Kotari, then capital ledger. If nothing, then post it to the suspense ledger. So what it will do is automatically the entries will be posted as suspense with the narration, and easily my work is done. So this way Power Query can be used. So you have to think where I can use it, how I can use it. No one in online, this is the master Tally master file which I use for exporting the data to Tally. How I can use it. So no one will tell you practically in YouTube. You have to think, you have to apply or like attend these kind of sessions and then maybe use it like few examples today. I have shown how to create this financial statement, or creating this mail merge, creating this Google form. This way, take some tips and then you go further. But you need to spend some time. If you don't spend time, you will not be able to update it. And I'll tell you that time is worth spending. Time is worth spending. New method of preparing financial statements 10 days before the due date I started. I've taken one session in Institute for tables in Excel. I was missing one thing in preparing financial statement by linking from Tally to Excel. That is preparing the automated schedule. If two ledgers are added, then how that schedule will be added, and creating a row in between and updating the schedule. This I understood from table, spent some 5 hours, prepare a report, and done. My financial statement preparation was so easy. I saved a lot of time. So this way you have to use it. This is only one tip I am giving, that how you can use it. What is the tool that converts bank statement into receipts and payment with nature of transaction other than Fury? Can Tally do that? No, Tally cannot do that. Zoho software can do that. Or I'll show you one software. Perfio is one software. We can prepare a summary. So using Power Query, you can classify the prepare the ledger classification. I'll just show you one sample. Just a second. I should have one sample. So Tally Master. So this is the data which is being created. So this is the bank transaction. Now you see my bank statement, how it comes in clients or any bank statement which it comes, it will come in a CSV format. Using Power Query, I have automated, just I put refresh and these and all are created with ledger name. Wherever ledger name is not there, suspense ledger will be created. And this I use the Tally Master and upload it. So you use the suspense. So wherever this condition is not applying, so how conditions will be there? Say for example, this is a remark. So using the remark, it is going automatically to the petty cash, or using the party name, it is going to the KTS, or using some details. So using if condition, this is being created, ledger name is being created. Because for normal ITR, clients share number of bank accounts and jotting down. So for summary Perfios you can use, I'll show you for each client, but additional some 500 rupees you have to spend. And if you are nowadays big trouble with the bank statement is that everyone uses GPay, Paytm, so many transactions, 100, 200, 300, big tough task. So I use this method, pass the entry suspense and then clear it off. Sign, we will go proceed further. So last 10, 15, 20 minutes left. Then remote working tools, there is nothing. Remote desktop is the software which is used to connect your system to the cloud server. Even your server can be connected from outside using remote desktop, but you need to have proper firewall, then only it will be helpful. Otherwise, data may be, people may attack your data. So whenever you are connecting your data to external source, ensure that you have your personalized IP address, proper storage is there, everything is there, and then so proper security is there, and then use it. So then tax compliance software, CompuTax, Web is there, ClearTax is there, Zen software, Winman. One more software is there called as OptoTax, OPEO, OptoTax. It is a community-based software which can generate your GST monthly summaries. Just you need to provide the login, user ID and password of GST. It is OptoTax, OPTO. OptoTax is the software. You can make a note, free for everyone. It is being developed by a community where you just provide the user ID, password, your GSTR1 monthly summary, your 2B monthly summary, comparison between 2A, and 3B and 1 generates immediately within faster than the GST portal. Sometimes new client come, I use that portal to provide the data. Your data is safe, nowhere the data is going. So that software also can be used. It's a website software. Opto tax, OPTO, Opto tax. Same way, accounting software already, as a QuickBooks is now outdated. Then you have a tally audit feature is there, which many of them don't use. In tally, you have the option to provide the ledger review queries. So that next year you want to see what are the queries, go to the previous year tally and you can see. So audit options are there. Then ODBC software, E2 Tally Soft or Tally Master is linking your Excel and Tally. So these kind of software are available. And this is one Excel, like if you want to prepare your financial statement, then some softwares are available. This software is also prepared by a chartered accountant who uses again Excel, macros, VBA, Power Query, link your tally to Excel, and it will help you to prepare all your automated financial statement with GSTR1. So this is blackhorseexcellence.com. So this person is a chartered accountant who has developed this tool. This is chargeable basis, not free, but nominal cost. Then Opto tax is the site which I was talking. Power BI, again, next level of Power Query. Power Query is raw, that is your data. It is only in a data format. If you want to show that data format in some reporting method, then Power BI. So this is only for graphical users. Normally, we chartered accountants may not use, but yes, if you want to make presentation, this Power BI can be used. Then idea is a data analysis software. Excel, when you have more than say 50,000 or 1 lakh data, then analysis becomes slow. So idea is one software which is very good, yes, very costly, not free. Power Automate is one thing which I've already explained. New in spreadsheet is Airtable, advanced version, more advanced than Excel, more advanced than spreadsheets with lot of different facility. Airtable is the new software of spreadsheet. Again, same way you can connect to Excel, all those options are available. But the features of this are very different than normal spreadsheet table. Then some small office utility software like File is one website where you just scan your documents and automatically expenses entry or the summary is being prepared. Perfios, like someone was asking me, sir, bank statement summary, if I want to prepare, what I can use? You can use this Perfios bank statement analyzer. It is a software where you link your bank statement or upload the CSV file or Excel file. It will summarize the receipts and payment. That is, this is towards this, this is towards this, this is towards this. See, nowadays what happens is when our clients go for loan, bankers ask the data of bank statement. They upload in this Perfios and they get the summary and they understand the bank statement. So within 5 minutes, the summary comes. So per client, some 500 you have to spend. So if you want to use this, you have to tell your client additional charges for this to prepare the summary, and then you can collect it. So Canva, Upwork, and all, you can just it's only just a different kind of work message, and then Google Pass. This is for storage your password. Lightshot. See, Lightshot is again a very small utility, but I use it many times. WhatsApp, many times we are working, we want to send a report. So Lightshot is small, very small software. Just I press print screen. So what happens is my data is selected. So and copy and I paste it. So data copy, selection, pasting is very easy. So Lightshot is one small software, not your office automation. Just a very simple and beautiful utility which I use day to day in my daily. So with this, we complete this session. So any doubts you can ask it. One is either you can unmute your mic and ask it. We have 15 minutes time. So that's why I have kept it. Or you can type in the chat box. First, we will complete this query, what is there in the chat box, and then we will take in the those who want to talk, they can talk. Time frame to automate CA office for 4 partners, 30 assistants. Any idea cost? So 4 partners, 30 assistants. I'll tell you, if you want to go for the cloud computing, then your server cost will be somewhere around 15 to 20,000, because since 30 assistants are there, So you need to take a higher service cost and higher speed pace. So minimum 15 to 20,000 will be your cloud computing cost. And then other software depends on your use. If you want to take, say for example, Office 365, then you go for the business version 5 per user. So depends upon the online, what you can do is take one Office license and upload it in your online server. So everyone can use that same license because it is only one server which is getting connected to 30 users. So that you can use it. So this I am telling only the online computing cost, not the other. Apart from that, see automation two part. One is your system configuration side. Second is your software usage side. System configuration is cloud computing, which will help you for taking backup. But initial one person should be dedicatedly available for that, and he should know everything about this. Then only it will be helpful. Can we link GPay TM receipts by clients to Google form, like before customer pays through GPay? He needs to fill Google form. Yes, that can also appear. You can create a Google form, send a link, sir. You want to payment, create a Google form, type a name, type the amount, nature of service. Please scan and send it. Then you can send it, and you can ask attach the screenshot from mobile itself. You can attach it. Thank you all. Screenshot recording software. One software I just forgot. Yeah. It's not getting to my mind. Screenshot recording software. One software is there. Suddenly the it's not there in my system. OBS. OBS is one software which is very good for recording screens with lot of detailing. Sometimes if you spend OBS Studio, very good software, very easy to use, and for recording the screen, like what I'm taking, if I want to record and do a lot of add the text, everything can be helpful. Thank you. Sir, can I link? I think yes, GPay, you can link PhonePe, you can link. I've never tried, but surely the option will be there. Or you can link the bank account and then entries will be passed based on the GPay tag. Yes, I'll share the PPT with the institute. They will share with you. Can you give Excel utility name, please? Which Excel utility? Yeah, Tally Master. For I have spoken about Tally Master is one Excel to Tally converting utility. Which utility? Talia Bosch. Which utility you are talking? I think financial statement is Black Horse. So this is Black Horse. This is one Excel utility for financial statement preparation. Black Horse Excellence tool. Is there CMA data tool where we can feed the interest rate, loan amount? Data, if you see CMA, some people are selling predefined macro softwares are available online, but I have not used it. I use my own Excel formatting I have done, but I did not get time to prepare this using Power Query. See, using Power Query, what I can do is I prepare a balance sheet, and from that balance sheet, I can populate the data, say percentage expenses, this percentage, that percentage, and then generate a balance sheet P&L. That can be done using Power Query. So software you have to search online, but I have never used it. A lot of people are giving softwares for CMA. Even Computex has some software. E-commerce store, how accounting inventory takes place. See, e-commerce store, amazing store side, how accounting. Okay, since you have asked it, I'll show you one demo of this Tally Master, where even e-commerce data can be uploaded in Tally if you are using software. Again, Amazon provides you some dump. Using that dump, you can update this. Since I have taken the license, 1 minute. Okay, this password is required. So Tally Master, okay, fine. In Tally Master or such software, they have utility where that dump can be converted into the Excel file, and then that Excel file can be uploaded into Tally. So these options are available. Software demo I'm unable to show now. Thank you. For project C, again I'm telling project report, CMA, everything use Power Query. See, project report, what you have one content in between, data needs to be added. So this data addition can be done using tables and Power Query. So software is available, but I have never used it. Fine. So now we can take offline. That is the questions. If anyone wants to talk, they can unmute the mic and talk. Madam, is there any option for unmuting and talking, or only by chat? Q&A is possible. Any more questions? I think talking in chat is not possible. If you open Tally, yes, in Tally shop, lot of softwares are available. It depends on how you want to use it. At the reasonable rates, many software are there. You can use the trial version and do it. Thank you. So I think no more questions. So thank you all. Thank you for your active participation. I hope this session was useful in giving you some insight about the office automation. I just try to consolidate what is there or what I have been using for the past 10 to 14 years, and trying to simplify things in my office. I just see only one thing: how I can save my time, how I can save the time of my office staff so that my output increases. Surely this has helped me a lot. And even I'll tell you, VLOOKUP, I have only used, though from past 14 years, 20 years, I've been using Excel. VLOOKUP, I have used only from last 2-3 years. That is maybe before some Corona started. Power Query, I have learned during the Corona period. That is one big holiday we have got. Same way, Power Automate, at that time I spent some time, and these and all are making me every month some 8 email goes to my client without my interference. So my work is only open the Excel, refresh the data once the master client data is updated. So thank you all. Over to the organizers. No one is there, madam. Fine. So then, yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm closing the session.
Sir, is the session over, sir? Sir, this is Aarti from SIRC.
Yes, madam.
Thank you for the session, sir.
Thank you,
Thank you for your support. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you all.